For those that have half the time but still wanna watch a cast, you're gonna need something that's twice as fast. You need Ace Fastocast. It's Ace Fastocast. Fastocast! It's a blast! Hello there and welcome to the Fastocast episode 5. And now you're going twice as fast. In the south we're watching LegioXRoma. He's just locked in Royal Artillery Regiment. And he, of course, is the Brits. In the north we've got VonIvan very quickly going into deep within enemy territories with his Stern Pioneers. He is the OKW, of course, looking at Overwatch Doctrine. This is game 1 of the finals of the glorious one, Tight Ropes, Pacific Invitational 5 tournament. This is the final, and we're going to be watching it. Stern Pioneers lose a model, they run away thanks to the staunch resistance of Lee Enfield rifles. We've got more of the bastards coming up the east side. It's going to be a fantastic game, this is, because it's a finals game, and that means money's on the line, prestige, honour, and that's why VonIvan's gone for the least path of resistance. He's gone for the most exact, powerful commander in the game right now. I can see there's a tiny little, small smidgen of whiskey, and I'm in for a small period of time. I'm going to be casting this game for you, so I might as well, you know, have a small buzz. Tommies take refuge within the garrison. Pioneers pushed away. Folks Grenadiers watch on in horror as the British are coming. Meanwhile, this Folks Grenadier squad could be going for a cut-off. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. 3-men squad remaining. Kubervorgen now out. He's going to be capping up whilst the Tommies brutally go for the cut-off. Stern Pioneers aren't on negative cover there. They're in a good vantage point. The Kubel also. Stern Pioneers pushed away. Tommies' health is starting to lower. Folks Grenadiers find a good vantage point there. Keep an eye on this battle because LegioXRoma has done a very good job of thwarting the fuel reserves of OKW. Meanwhile, we've got Folks Grenadiers coming to do the same, but the Universal Carrier has got something to say about that. Pushing them out of cover, or at least trying to. Vickers K-mounted variant takes out the Kubervorgen. Nice job there. Tommies, and you see touch and go as they push away the Folks Grenadiers. Nearly pushed out of cover there, but still within their vantage point. We haven't got a truck set up yet, and LegioXRoma knows it, but he can't be too careful. Could have had like a Rakettenwerfer maybe at max range, he just doesn't know at this point. Elsewhere in the east, Stern Pioneers pushing in, they're low on health. UC's ready to go once more. Nice grenade. Forcing away the Tommies. Good early game engagements in this game 1 of the finals. Oh, this is bad for VonIvan. The master of chaos, the artist of disaster, and the chief preserver of squads, Kappa. He definitely isn't the last one of those 3 things. Faust goes in. Will he finish the job? Mausers need some shots, and JLI's to the rescue of VonIvan. That's not what LegioXRoma wants to see, and he's got a daunting expression on his face right now as he sees the true horror of what's in front of him. JLIs, indeed.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
5-man Royal Engineers, those Sten guns blaring. Low health. Folks Grenadier pushed away. He needs this kill to get him straight back into this series. Couldn't quite get it. It is Crossroads. It is South. It is Brits. They've got a very good chance. Goliath! What was that I was saying? Oh god. Here comes the Puma with surprising amount of anti-infantry presence for an anti-tank based unit. It's all about that coaxial machine gunner. Gonna have to see some mines from the sappers. Have to think fast. Get those counters out. because the Puma will drain your manpower over time. I know it's got no kills so far, but that won't be the case soon. Nice salvage by VonIvan there. Good work. Elsewhere in the west, Puma's just parading. I'm not prowling. Patrolling. And pursuing! What a prick. Throwing the East Folk Grenadiers and JLIs starting to get deep within LegioXRoma territory. You're seeing an MG34 out from VonIvan just to add insult to injury. Roma squad's going to be suppressed soon. Nice snare there by the sappers. New for late 2018. Well, December to be precise. Oh, and here we go. We've got the Valentine out. Nice work there. That's certainly a squad wipe if I've ever seen one. There you go. He went stationary, got the superior accuracy, forces away the MG34 on its first presence on the battlefield. Game on! Watch out for the Valentine in the east now.
Enemy causing trouble.
Puma, let's check out its indeed going to be pursuing. First shot through the hedgerow. We've got some vile version of tennis. Constantly seeing early warning flares. It's a good utility. Basically like map hacks. Talking of map hacks, the Valentine watches on. Oof. That shot could have been a good one. Follow-up wasn't the same. It's already gotten 2 kills, not too great, I guess. 2 Pumas is the build from VonIvan. Nice snare by the Royal Engineers there. Valentine comes in for the kill, but the secondary Puma takes it out with aplomb.
The enemy hit our armor rather badly.
Good thing about the Valentines, they're very cheap, only 80 fuel. Another snare in for the Puma, just damaging both of them. Secondary Valentine watches on. It's almost Valentine's Day. Well, about 3 weeks away. Oh, Stone Pioneers could be taken out there! Again back in the game. Let's just double check that and check on the graphs. Oh, look at that. We've now seen that... by the way, you've got to account for the fact that OKW start ahead. But in terms of this game, both players to game to win. It's very fair and equal right now as we speak, live and breathe. So we're 12 minutes in. Who do you reckon's going to win it, guys? Say in the comments. Just, unless you know the result already, of course. Don't say if you know the result. First Grenadiers with STGs. Making their way to the west. Undeterred. And no resistance over there. So those territories can go straight into VonIvan's hands. Meanwhile, Overwatch flares announce the arrivals of the British. Just look at the amount of vision the Overwatch flares give. It is absolutely... ridiculous. Secondary Valentine has its 6th kill already. Pumas haven't been too bad though, I say. The first Puma's already got 6 kills and it's, as I say, meant to be an anti-vehicle profile AFV. An anti-AFV AFV indeed. Another snare coming in for this Puma. Very quick. Almost like a javelin. Oh! Nice jousting there by the Valentine. Just kiting the garrison, getting some shots, and here comes the second Valentine. He wants this Puma, but he gets taken out. I don't think LegioXRoma's got this profile down to a T. Another Puma comes in. This could be the 3rd Valentine to bite the dust. That's 240 fuel that's gone against them. He needs this snare. He couldn't get it. No way. And here comes the Panzer II. Needs a 6-pounder now. Could the Vet 3 Sapper die? I think we all know the answer to that. No, of course not. Somehow escapes. Then dies. Yes, yes, the answer was, of course, yes. 6-pounder. Is that the wrong base side? We'll still get a shot in. But it's not going to be enough, probably. 2 shots in. There's no infantry to take it out, though. Nice cut-off by VonIvan. Panzer II got 4 kills there. Not as many as this Veterancy 2 Puma. Making his way over to the west. Tommy's awaits a rude awakening. Here comes the 6-pounder. We don't have any snares anymore, though. Oh, Tommy could bite the dust. Indeed it does. Mausers extinguishes existence. Puma comes in and pops the smoke. We've just had a Foch Grenadier die. 6-pounder under duress now. Going to be decrewed. Indeed it is. JLI's also, but here comes the Panther 2. This is a big engagement. Valentine on the battlefield. Puma jousting with it. Tommies could get... Oh! They live, but the 4th Valentine doesn't, and it's a Valentine's Day massacre on Crossroads. I don't see any way back into this game for LegioXRoma. I've got to be honest at this point. Main gun destroyed on the Puma. I mean, VonIvan's preservation, again, has not been stellar. Let's just check out all that he has lost. We've got a brief, quick second if we do it quickly. He's lost all 3 Folks Grenadiers and a Stern Pioneer squad. Classic VonIvan. He somehow is in a victorious position if it wasn't for victory points. But we all know, if he lays off LegioXRoma, anything's possible. He's still got 3 Tommy squad. He's got a Sapper squad again. So anything's possible, as I say, but when you're facing down veteran Pumas, it's not looking likely, it must be said. Just had the Schwerpanzer headquarters built in the north side just to keep this fuel in VonIvan hands evermore. Got a 6-pounder in the build yet again. Learns his mistake this time. It's coming on the right road. Oh, sector assault. This is brutal. Here comes that first barrage. Going to be a strafe, of course. And then any area bombing, and then heavy bombing. Oh, to finish it off! Destroys a Tommy squad in total there! I've lost my voice temporarily. But, Jesus, I was not expecting that. Fuck me. That is one OP motherfucking ability.
He's trying to take a point from us.
That was within the base, man. You should have been safe. You're never safe with sector assault. Tightrope tried to explain to me how this thing works, but nobody really knows. It's black magic.
Our supply line's broken.
LegioXRoma he's resisting, but let's face it, this game's over, and we'll now go to ×4 speed, and we'll just watch out the last remnants of the resistance. There's no chance he comes back from this, surely. 6-pounder watches on. Puma also. No suspense necessary, I've got to admit. I'd be a fool if I tried to give you suspense. Panzer IV gaining on LegioXRoma here. Puma in the west side, taking out the 5th Valentine perhaps. No, the 5th Valentine cowers. The resistance lingers. No territories right now. Panzer IV going for a base inspection. Oh, chase me!
The enemy are determined, and we are down to 300 points.
Triple cap, of course. Valentine goes in for an assault.
A building in HQ has been destroyed.
Get some decent shots in, but here come the Pumas, and GG called before the 5th Valentine could die. And, wow. Congratulations to VonIvan. I will give you spoilers right now. If you don't want them, you know, turn off the video or whatever. But VonIvan goes on to win the entire series. Congratulations to him, winning the first 1v1 tournament of 2019 in style. So he is Pacific Invitational 4 champion and Pacific Invitational 5 champion.